Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. For those that are new, my name is Nelly. When you've been broken or you're still broken, the last thing that you need to do is enter a new relationship. When you do that, it means you're on the rebound. When the time is right, then you can enter a new relationship. You need to give yourself the time to heal before you can enter a new relationship. Learning to fall in love again is about understanding the things that you need to let go before you repeat them in your next relationship. One of the things that you need to let go is don't think about the heartbreak. I know it may be difficult because you're spending too much time analyzing what may went wrong. What are the things that you need to change? What are the things that you should have changed? It's very difficult. When you spend too much time on that dwelling place, you won't be able to leave that dwelling place. It's difficult, but you need to move on. This may also attract depression without even you realizing, because you keep analyzing the same situation, because it won't bring him back. Instead, you can do is rather find out what was the cause of the problem so that you can be able to work on that issue and prepare yourself for the next relationship. And the next point to let go is avoid resentment. When you start being resentful over someone, then that becomes a problem. You need to let go. What has happened has happened. There's nothing you can do to change the situation. Being resentful won't bring him back. Instead, it will drag you down. It may be hard at times to deal with the situation, but this may cause anger to creep in without even you realizing it. You might even start experiencing the strong desire to revenge, which is not the right thing to do. The best thing for you to do is to see a therapist. But most of the time, as Christians, we always think that the best thing to do is to go to our pastor or maybe our leader in church. But those people are not therapists. They're not trained to resolve relationship issues or even marital issues. What if that person is going through the same problem that you are facing? It's just that you're not seeing it or they're not telling you. Going through a therapist is the best decision that you can do for yourself, especially if you can't let go of that person. Or maybe you're becoming resentful over that person. A lot of problems in relationships fail these days because most of the time we feel like a pastor has to resolve the problem. Yet there are certain levels a man of God can do for you. The only thing that they can do is tell you to pray about it, repent, or even let go of your anger and forgive that person. And yet, if you go to a therapist, they can tackle some deep level of things that you don't even know about, that you do even realize that that could be the problem. You keep telling your friends about what this person did to you. Eventually, they'll get tired of it. So sometimes you need to avoid telling everyone your story and rather start finding a way of healing from the inside. Some people that you can tell your story to, but also avoid retelling your story to everyone. But not everyone can help you to do that. Sometimes you need to help. The next point of letting go is trying to prove that you don't care, especially if you know that you're hurting deep down. It's okay to cry if you need to do so, if this is the only way that will help you heal. It's also okay to be vulnerable. Often people do this in order to protect themselves. Just because that person hurt you doesn't mean that the next person will do the same. That is why it's important to give yourself that time to heal. The worst you can do is take your anger to the next person that doesn't even know your story, that doesn't even know what happened to you. But most of the time we do that without even realizing that we're doing that. And the next person ends up suffering your ex mistakes. That is why it's important to give yourself that time to heal before you can enter a new relationship. Sometimes you end up telling that new person all the things that you hate about your ex, things that they are not even supposed to know about, because you're still angry. That is why you need to heal. Otherwise, you'll chase up the next person that will come your way. Because they will realize that if you can talk bad about your ex, what if they break up with you as well? What are you going to say about them? So give yourself that time to heal. So if you're going to try to prove to people that you don't care instead of healing, you'll end up attracting the same kind of person. So you need to avoid situations where you bring negative emotions to people. So thank you for watching and see you in the next video. God bless you.